Avatar, The Last Airbender, is full of iconic characters. And then there's these guys. Here are the most frustrating characters in Avatar. Mayor Tong,
I suggest you leave. You're not welcome here, Avatar.
the leader of Chin Village, takes pride in the town's 370-year-old holiday, Avatar Day.
Down with the Avatar! Down with the Avatar! Down with the Avatar!
Although they don't celebrate avatars as much as they condemn them.
It was Avatar Kyoshi. She murdered our glorious leader, Chin the Great.
Except that wasn't completely true. Chin, the Conqueror, had spread to each corner of the Earth Kingdom. When he came to take over the Yokoya Peninsula, Kyoshi wouldn't stand aside. With neither bender stepping down, Kyoshi went to work. By using the Avatar State, she severed the peninsula away from the mainland and literally created her own island. After Chin refused to stand down, the cliff he stood on collapsed and he fell to his own demise.
I created Kyoshi Island so my people could be safe from invaders.
Unfortunately for Team Avatar, Mayor Tong and his fellow villagers did not see it that way.
We used to be a great society before you killed our leader. Now look at us!
Regardless of what Kyoshi did, Mayor Tong still didn't give Aang much of a chance to defend himself.
I say what happened, and then you say what happened, and then I decide who's right. That's why we call it justice, because it's just us.
CHONG and the NOMADS.
Happy to go wherever the wind takes us.
We can't say for sure, but they've probably been hitting the cactus juice more often than Sokka.
Is this real or a legend?
Oh, it's a real legend.
Their enthusiasm and positivity are not to be knocked. But it isn't always enough when escaping an underground labyrinth.
Chong, how long do those torches last?
About 2 hours each.
And we have 5 torches, so that's 10 hours.
It doesn't work like that if they're all lit at the same time.
Oh, right.
For Sokka, this wasn't just frustrating, this was a nightmare.
I think that kid might be the Avatar.
But their most redeeming quality, they gave us Secret Tunnel.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel, through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel, yeah.
Professor Zay.
Shush, chatty monkey.
This babbling bookworm did help Team Avatar in a big way. He helped guide them through the Siwang Desert in search of Wan Shi Tong's ancient library.
Time to start excavating.
But he wouldn't be much help once they found it.
Great knowledge spirit, I beg you, do not destroy your vast collection of priceless tomes!
He never aided Team Avatar in escaping Wang Shi Tong's wrath. He basically abandoned them.
Professor, let's go!
I'm not leaving. I can't. I've spent too long trying to find this place. There's not another collection of knowledge like this on Earth. I could spend an eternity in here.
Professor Zay.
The Earth King.
You're the Avatar?
No, him.
Over here. Okay, I'm sorry, but how does the ruler of the world's largest nation not know of a 100-year-long war? Even though he was manipulated by his trusted advisor, Long Fang, he still didn't have the sharpest crown in the kingdom.
Your claim is difficult to believe.
He unknowingly revealed the plan to invade the Fire Nation to Princess Azula, who was disguised as a Kyoshi warrior.
Now that sounds like a fascinating and brilliant plan.
But once he learned they were imposters, he forgot to mention that to Team Avatar.
I've known about the invasion for months.
Also, who owns just a regular bear? That's weird, right?
Bosco!
The Gan Jin and the Zhang tribes.
That's the Zhang tribe, a bunch of low-life thieves. They've been the enemies of my tribe for 100 years.
These Earth Kingdom tribes have been in the middle of their own 100-year war.
Where are the rest of the Gan Jin? Still tidying up their campsite?
Yes,
Well, maybe not at war as much as a century-long feud?
Maybe you Zhangs wouldn't have so many sick people if you weren't such slobs.
If you Gan Jins weren't so clean, maybe you wouldn't live to be so old.
I could smell your
Well,
stink
Aang,
a mile
ready
away.
to put your peacemaking skills to the test?
Getting across a massive canyon full of dangerous creatures is hard enough. The constant bickering definitely did not make things any easier. We don't even know how they were feuding in the first place. Something about an orb? We'll most likely never find out the whole truth.
You're all awful!
Lao Beifong.
My daughter is blind. She is blind and tiny and helpless and fragile.
He was a savvy businessman and one of the most powerful men in the Earth Kingdom. But you may know him best as Toph's overprotective father.
Blow on it. It's too hot for her.
Lao's only child was blind, so he wanted to make sure she was safe. Fair enough. Even when Lao found out Toph was an amazing earthbender, he still couldn't see her as anything more than a helpless blind child.
I've let you have far too much freedom. From now on, you will be cared for and guarded 24 hours a day.
But Dad!
We are doing this for your own good, Toph.
Please escort the Avatar and his friends out. They are no longer welcome here.
Finally, we have Avatar Aang. Wait. Hear us out on this one. Through the perspective of the cabbage merchant, nobody is more frustrating than the Avatar.
Off with their heads! One for each head of cabbage!
Silence!
This humble salesman has traveled all over the world, from Omashu all the way to Ba Sing Se.
Oh, my cabbages!
Yet some way, somehow, Aang always finds a way to sabotage this poor man's business.
My cap! Oh, forget it!
So, which character do you think is the most frustrating? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the Avatar universe.
Can your science explain why it rains?
Yes! Yes, it can!